Welcome back, everyone, to the Hometown Hawks podcast. This is episode number 5, where we're going to be talking about the Hawks traveling to Penn State to face off this weekend. Tomorrow, actually. We're a day late on our podcast, right? We normally do a Thursday, but some things happened where Ye wasn't able to stop his butt from leaking. Shades wasn't feeling too good, so we had to take it back a day. So we're here today. We're joined by Shades, aka Mr. Drip Drip from the butt, aka Ye, aka Blinks. We're also here with Henry and the new and improved optimistic Jesso, and of course me, Rick. We're going to be hitting some good points here today, hopefully. About what's going to be going on with Penn State and Iowa, right? The first major team we're going to be facing this season. But first of all, let's see what's going on with everyone else. Who wants to start off? Who's got something interesting?
I got some shit going on, guys.
Let's hear it.
Tomorrow we got the boys baseball team, Highland Husky Baseball Club fundraiser, bags tournament in the Hills at 218 Tap. We're about 15 teams short of a full 64 bracket. If you got time to make it, come on out. Got a busy day tomorrow. I'll be the MC all day. I can't play. I got to be on the. I'm on the mic. I'm on the mic. I'm on the laptop getting stuff done. That's where the bracket is on Scoreholio app. If you have it, good app. But I'll be there all day. It was a good turnout last year, and hope to see everybody there. Shades?
Was he stuck?
Yeah. Shades.
What's that? No. Hey,
Oh, there he is. Shit, I thought you were frozen.
So, fun to good stuff. As of recent, our fiscal year in the, for the military is about coming up. Graduated our last class that we had for the fiscal year. We'll continue. This year I think we trained over 1,200 plus soldiers in what we do. Next year the number will grow even larger, and we will keep doing what we do here at Fort Knox, and pumping out the best. So here we are.
I just wanted to start this podcast off
By being super loud.
Hey, loud as fuck.
I'm anyways, good. Henry and Amy, happy 14th year anniversary also to you guys.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
That was on Tuesday. The 19th.
Is that better, guys?
Very good, yeah.
Yeah, lower him down a little bit more.
I just got a radio board.
All the way.
Oh,
There it is.
I've been trying to shut him off all day. He's trying to get back on.
No, but yeah, happy anniversary, Henry, Amy. 14
Absolutely.
years. How many years in total together?
22.
God damn. Yeah,
It's a long time.
Happy anniversary, you guys.
With putting up with your ass, absolutely.
Yeah, for real. God damn.
That's what it's like to be a man, fellas.
Huh?
All right, boys. Well, we got this Penn State Iowa game going on tomorrow, or Iowa Penn State, should I say? So we're gonna start with the initial thoughts on this game.
All right. You know what? Here we go. Initial thoughts. My initial thoughts is looking back at the Penn State versus Illinois game, 30-13. The Penn State quarterback continues to, thus far, make any mistakes. But again, that's Illinois versus Iowa. Iowa's secondary is, I think, way stronger than Illinois'. So hopefully we'll have the ability to kind of capitalize on some of those turnovers and terrible mistakes that the individual makes. That's one part of it. Second part of it was, K didn't have a strong showing versus Western Michigan, but hopefully he had a great week of practice. hopefully we can come out, push it through. You know what? I understand that we have two running backs that are kind of beat up and may or may not participate, but I think that we still continue to push. And as optimistic Jesse's name is, absolutely gonna be optimistic for this game for us, as this is our current only ranked Big Ten opponent that will play. But again, throughout the year, others will probably kind of pop on the list. But this is a game that we definitely have to take.
Yeah. Piggybacking off of what you were saying, for me, this is going to be make or break for Cade, especially in the passing game. He's got to get going big time this week. I know the first couple of weeks we were talking about our run game needs to get going, which last week, surprisingly, it did, even with our 2 star running backs out, and they're going to be out again. So LaShawn Williams, I feel like and we were talking about it with early, like our first podcast is with the Hawks is always next man in, next man in. LaShawn Williams coming in, 19 carries, 164 yards. Unfortunately, he didn't get a touchdown. He was close a couple times, but I think he's going to have another great day. Hopefully, what just happened? But
You're good.
But yeah, I feel like just passing wise, we need to get going. We have to get our receivers going. We have to get everything just on the passing game going if we want to pull this off. They don't have our defense predicted to be able to withstand them. They have them as a 14.5 favorite going into tomorrow. I think they're fucking assholes for that, for thinking that our defense is not good. So, but like I said, our key thing that needs to get going is going to be Cade and our receivers.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Jesso. I'm gonna jump in if you don't mind, Henry. I know you're muted, so I can't hear you, whatever you're saying. So that's fine. I'm gonna assume you're good with it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Jesso. This weekend is the weekend for Cade and everyone else to show up and show out. Let us know what we got in the bag, any tricks we got up our sleeves, anything we've been holding back. It needs to show up today, or as in tomorrow, today, right? It needs to show up this game. That way, we're there's no more having to play conservative, no more of that, Brian Ferentz bullshit. What's your mom laughing at? She laughing at me?
No, YGA have sunglasses on. I'm gonna tell her in a minute.
Did you tell her? Did you tell her he blinks? Did you
I
tell her
will.
that his blinks and RPMs is like 1,000? He's like redlining his blinks.
I'll let her know. She's over here laughing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll let her know. She was definitely over here laughing. Like, what the hell is she?
Yeah, the only motherfucker with shades on at night in his garage. No, where was I at? The Hawks are gonna have to show up and show out this weekend. No more of this, this bullshit conservative playbook stuff. Am I gonna be surprised if we're still running the fucking, like, the really simple Madden ISOs that we played in, like, Madden 03? Nah, I'm not gonna be surprised if we do that, because I know what Brian's gonna want to do, right? He's gonna want to run the ball to fucking run the timeout, because honestly, I think he's fucking scared of Penn State and what we're going up against. And yeah, that's gonna be his main goal, is to run that clock out, score here and there, and then just keep the ball on the ground and wind that clock down. But now this is going to have to be a really, really good game for everyone. The fundamentals are going to have to be there, the efficiency, and everything else is just going to have to click. And hopefully they got it figured out this week on how they're planning on attacking Penn State.
So that feeds in perfect to what I was thinking about. Our Hawks want to come out and start doing. What are you doing?
I don't know. He's showing up. wanting to show off his fucking nasty natty light that he's got going on there.
No,
No,
I think he's pretending this is a microphone like you are. Rick.
Oh god. Oh yeah.
Mute my mic.
Great.
All right. I got you now.
I understood what you were saying, Gabe. By the way.
So, anyways, like I said, Rick was fed right into what I was thinking there. You know, if they opened up the playbook here, do you think this is the game to do it though? You know, we're comfortable where we're at. We start opening stuff up. I think that would hurt us. I think, you know, we need to keep it at the fairings. How they know how to win. They know how to win dirty, right? Dirty, round game, run the game, run the clock, keep the clock on our side. You know, I think that is, you know, we start opening it up to more passing game, air raid stuff. I think that's where they're going to be. They're going to be strong on defense, where they're going to be picking us off. You know, they had 5 picks on that first. No, hold on, take it back. What did they have? 3 picks, 3 or 4 picks in that first quarter against Illinois. We don't need that. You know, I think it's going to be a game of turnovers, and you know, the turnovers is going to be big. You know, if it's on our side, I think we're going to capitalize on that. You know, they only scored 30 points, right, against Illinois. So the 30 points came off of turnovers on short yardage. Anything that was past, you know, more than short yardage, I think they kicked off or they punted every time. Penn State did. So I think we can attest to that. I think we're better than that. We got the punter. You know, our special teams is going to be big here. Barons knows how to control the clock on you know, an old school. I'm going to call it old school way of football, but the right way of football, should I say? Not taking chances and whatnot till last quarter. You know, I think this is going to be a fourth quarter game, to be honest. I think we'll be all right. I think it's going to be a game. I hope I'm right. That's for, you know, I speak for a lot of Iowa fans out there. I want to see a good game. You know, and hope to see them in the championship game, because I think they're a pretty good team. I think we could struggle here. You know, it could be one of those things where we took it to the house against Ohio State and a few years back.
Yeah, and I don't know. Does anybody know what Illinois is ranked at? I totally forgot to even look that up.
Illinois they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on our. They're 5th in the West Division.
Yeah, and we're number 1, correct?
2, because
we're number 2.
Because Minnesota has a conference win over us.
Oh yeah, that's right.
However, we haven't had no conference games yet.
And that was one of the things too that I noticed. You know, that Penn State, they won 30-13, right, is what it was, the win. So I don't know if they're still trying to figure their shit out too, just like we are. And if that's the case, I guess that's best case scenario for us, right? If it isn't the traditional Penn State that we normally face, where we're in the fucking trenches and we're having to fight, for 2, 3, 4, 5 yards per play, and we're able to get them, and it's the same way on the other side. It'll be. I think it'll definitely be an interesting game. I think we'll know for sure by the first half. What kind of game this is going to be. So yeah, I'm really interested to see, I guess, Penn State's pace on, or kind of what they're planning on poking into, what kind of holes they're trying to poke into our defense, and gain some yardage.
Okay, so I have to agree to disagree for the fact that if we don't have the ability to open the playbook a little bit, and if we play the old school Hawkeye football, just like Illinois attempted to do, Illinois attempted to do with Penn State, then we're not going to move the ball. Because, like, I get it, the old school ground and pound. Well, guess what? While we're averaging 2.5, 3 yards, at 3 and 15, we're going to run a fucking right through the guards. We're not moving the ball. Now, my part where I agree is, if we can open the playbook a little bit, put some points on the board, And as you stated, that fourth quarter, if we have the ability to sit there, then kind of run the ball down their throat, hey, they're tired anyways at that point, then that makes sense. And at this point, I don't give a shit what the points are. I just want the W, but we have to open up that playbook to a point that will set us up for success.
Usually I'm on your side 100%. Yeah, but I'm actually going to go with Henry today. Last week against Illinois, I was watching that game. This is why I'm going as optimistic Jesse this week. Penn State did not look very good against a very terrible Fighting Illini team. They opened up the playbook, yes, yeah, but they mistakenly threw 4 interceptions against them, right? But still, in the whole game, Penn State in the first quarter, 6 points. Second quarter, 10 points. Third quarter, 7 points. And in the fourth quarter, 7 points. I feel like we legitimately can beat them on the ground. They allowed 78 rushing yards, but at the same time, they were kind of shooting themselves in the foot and kind of digging themselves a hole to be able to. To me, I feel like they had to try to pass the ball and stuff like that. But as far as their quarterback, he was 16 of 33 for 208 yards, no touchdowns, no pick, a QBR 66.6. Their running backs, they had 4 total. They had 40 carries for 164 yards. So, to me, that's pretty fucking average for a top 10 team in the nation. Our defense is going to be able to handle them compared to what Illinois was being able to do. But I feel like Henry is right this week. We're going to have to go with what we know, and we're going to pound it.
Yeah, we just got to see.
But we got to see. But at the same time, like I was saying earlier, Cade has to be on point. He has to be on time. That's just
with that crowd and everything else, wide out.
I think it's going to have to be more than just Cade, right?
No, I totally understand that. But the thing is, the quarterback play has been good. It's been okay. But the thing is, to me, like I was saying last week, his timing is off. His timing cannot be off against a top 10 team in the nation.
Yeah. And do you think that's got to do with injury, or do you think that's just got to do with just the way he plays?
Both. I mean, obviously the injury is not going to help, but at the same time, he didn't play for a whole year. That didn't help. But I mean,
yeah, he didn't play for a whole year, right? But I don't think
he played 3 games last year.
Yeah,
3 games.
He didn't just like put the football down and just call it quits, right?
No, I understand that, but it's still no live like actual like play,
right,
you know.
Right.
But at the same time, like he's got to get his timing. It has to be down. Like
it's
some
all
of it, like
yeah.
Like injury has some to do with it, but a lot of that has to do with his scrambling ability. I feel like we saw that a couple of times last week where he had yardage, but I feel like since we were up a lot, he just didn't feel like he needed to, which is fine. And then his plant leg is the one for throwing, yes, but at the same time, he knows he's hurt, so he's got to get his timing down as to where his body is. You know, that's just me.
Okay, I see what you're getting at here. I see what you're getting at.
It's all a timing thing. Like coaches always talk about. It's all about reps, getting in there, getting the unit as one. You know, that's always big. And to be sitting out as long as he has, I think it hurt him. You know, he's not the Cade he used to be. You know, when he destroyed Iowa in the championship game a couple years back. But you know, hopefully this game is where it comes around. You know, if we have an average Cade, I think we can do some damage, guys. I think we can hang in the game and make it a game. You know, then we can run the table in the Big Ten here, and then we can make it back to the championship game, and then take it from there. You know,
and
Ricky, we're just gonna get better. Here's the thing: we're just gonna get better from here, right? Yeah. This is a test. This is a test for. There's no reason we shouldn't run the West. Okay,
no, for sure.
Absolutely.
I agree with that. Yeah, this is definitely a test. That's what I was saying. Like they're gonna have to fucking show up and show out. There's no more like, hey, this fucking team sucks. This is Western Michigan. This is a fucking nobody team. This is whatever. Now it's like, okay, holy shit, now we're going this is Penn State. This is a legit fucking game. Not that the other ones weren't, right? Not that they did any damage in the other fucking games like they should have. But like now, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a mentality thing. I don't know. I think we kind of touched on that a little bit the last episode, but maybe this is one of those. Maybe they needed this. Maybe they needed to be like, okay, now we're in our shit. Now we need to do this. Now we really need to buckle down. Right now is the time to stop fucking around. We were just practicing these last fucking 3 games. Now it's the real games.
Yeah, they have to. And then another person that needs to go to, Rick, you were talking about is not just Cade. Also, that another person that needs to step up big for us this week is, since Luke Lachey is out, Eric All. Been super quiet. He's coming off an injury also. Another person that this week has to make sure
former teammate. Yeah.
And then
former teammate of Cade's, right?
So he was the winning touchdown. Yeah, he was the winning touchdown for Michigan. Yep. It was a pass to Eric All to win it. So
here we go.
Hold on. My impact player. I'm going to tell you my impact player that needs to come out this game. I think is going to be is it Caleb Brown? Is that right? The transfer from Ohio.
That sounds right. I want to say Charlie Brown, but that's not right.
I'm pretty sure it's Caleb Brown, but anyways.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he needs to. I think this is gonna be. He's a 5-star receiver that came from Ohio State, but we need to hit. I think this is where everybody, when he came in, he came in and they said, okay, we got a 5-star receiver. We have to use him. He's been used for one play so far in the jet sweep. Okay. If you watch the games, you can see him wide open on a few extra plays, and this is where, like Jesso said, like Cade needs to get his shit together, get his check downs, hit the wide open guy. We have to get our passing game going this weekend. So it's going to have to be an all around good. I think an average football game for Iowa would win this game.
Okay, so here we go. Just as most Hawkeye Nation individuals out there, hometown Hawks, anybody that's out there watching any podcast or watching the games, we cannot be one-dimensional. Because once they throw 2 or 3 passes and they don't fucking make those passes anymore, they continue to run. Well, what happens when you run? What are they going to do? They're going to stack the box, right?
Right.
Absolutely, they're going to stack the box. And then guess what? We're going to fall back into the old bad habits that we initially had. This is why I'm saying we have to open up the playbook a little bit, have the ability to be diverse in what we do, not just what they see in the freaking on the tapes every week, last year, so on and so forth, because everybody can pretty much just expect what Ferentz is going to do. This is why it is imperative that we open the playbook and start doing something a little bit different, so we're not just regular Joes.
And when you say different, what do you mean by different? Do you want, with a hurt or I guess injured, somewhat healing quarterback, what do you see the playbook being?
Well, if he's that hurt, then you have to bring in the backup at least. Why sit there and continue to beat up a broken dog?
Do you think the backup's good enough?
Well, shit, that's all we have.
So
because what's going to occur is that we continue to sit there and beat up Cade, and then next, week 4, week 5, he's done, and then next man up, right? We've had this discussion before. Next man up.
So to come on there, so if you look at the playbook here, I think we've changed our ways of our O line, right? So we always I think our old line's got something figured out here with how we block our block scheme.
Yeah,
scheme.
I think they were doing.
We did away from the pro style, zone blocking. So now we're on. We're doing a lot of counters now. That's something new. We're doing away with what they used to do. The stuff that worked. When we had elite offensive linemen, that's all we used to produce. So now we're back to Okay, now we got to get back to what works. What worked. I think they figured out what's working. I think our O line is getting better.
Yeah.
We opened up holes. Just like LaShawn Williams said, like any of you guys could have ran through this holes. The boys, they did their job, but again, we weren't playing a good top 10. But we still did it. Got Iowa State. They're supposed to be a top 15 defense. We still opened up holes, for Jazzion. Which sucks that we're missing, Caleb Brown and not Caleb Brown, but Caleb Johnson and Jazzion Patterson on
Yep.
our running backs. We need our running backs. I don't know.
But yeah, we're still playing at Penn State. It's going to be loud as shit. It's going to be freaking noisy. At times, they're going to struggle to, hear the plays. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm being a realist here, guys. We have to do something different that's going to catch these guys off guard that they have not seen to put up points, and then we can go back to our old ground and pound. That's my take on it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, and earlier, Henry, well, I know you were saying is this a game to open up if we have something special that we've been working on, whatever. I think why not against Penn State? Sure, why not? Let if we do have the magic that that they've been working on, cool, that's fine. Because now, guess what? Now the other teams, I think they have to start guessing. Okay, what is Iowa bringing to us this week? Are they going to bring the magical shit that they did for Penn State, or is it the normal ground and pound conservative Iowa football that still gains them yards and still gains them touchdowns, right, and still wins the games with the defense? I think it's a good. If we had it, I don't think we do, honestly. But if we had it, it'd be good to fucking toss it in there. That to keep the defenses guessing.
Keep them honest. Absolutely.
Yeah, for well, I like Henry said, we got to get that transfer. Who the heck did you just say it was? Caleb Brown, right? Caleb Brown. Caleb Brown with the K. Speedster. We just got to get with some passes downfield, and that's another thing. It's just gonna be Cade with the timing, like we've been saying. But at the same time,
he put that post out on Twitter. He said, still hungry or feeling hungry or something. He's ready to fucking bust out. We need our wide receivers. We need to put our wide receivers in this game. I think we become a dangerous unit once these guys get going. It's like you said, we can't be one dimensional. We have to, when we were moving the ball against Iowa State, boom, 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 run. There was a few instances where you could have been like, all right, fucking run a counter play here, not counter, sorry, but bootleg where Cade runs out, boom, boom, pass. Oh shit! When they stack the box, we need to be throwing. You got guys wide open. I think our guys are capable of it. I think our guys are good. He missed a lot of passes last week. Yeah. I think we need to hit those passes this year. And like I said, we'll be right again.
The past few weeks, and the timing's been off. I mean, he's like I said. I think in the past couple podcasts, he sees it. It's just the pulling the trigger, the hesitation. I don't know what's going on, but
right.
It's just confidence, right? Confidence in a new team, a new building, new receivers. That's what it comes down to. It's just confidence.
So your babysitter's not very, very good, Billy.
Yeah, I know.
What can we do? Fire center back home so she can watch my kids tomorrow.
Yeah, nope.
All right. So, do you think we should hit on some predictions? What are we thinking?
So, all right, let's go, guys. All right. So,
let's hit predictions.
Go ahead. Let's start off with Shades. Yeah, Shades.
All right, here we
go.
Hit us up.
Hey, Jesso, you're last. Hold on.
Yep. Here we go. My prediction. I'm going to go 24-21 Hawkeyes by 3. I understand what they're stating, that Penn State's going to beat us by double digits. I got all that. But I think that if we come out hungry, we kind of dial in the offense. We become, not, single dimensional, but double dimensional, have everything working, our defense playing. this Penn State quarterback's going to make mistakes. I'm telling you that now. With our freaking secondary, he's going to make mistakes. Absolutely. Because guess what? He's due. He's owed this at this point. So 24-21 Hawkeyes.
It's good.
Go ahead.
I'll go next. I'm going to go 35-28 Penn State. The reason I'm going to go with that is, this being the first big game that we've come to this season. I think people are going to get really worked up, especially at Penn State, where, like you said, it's going to be loud as shit. It's going to be hard to hear, do whatever. People are going to get frustrated. And, I think there's going to be some penalties that are going to fucking hurt us. And I think, that's just going to add to the frustration. And, even though our penalties haven't really been an issue in the past games or so, right? I think this might be the game where that might be the thing that kind of holds us back and it gives us that L. That's what I'm going to go with.
All right. So Rick with the 35-28 Penn State. So my predictions, here's what I got. I'm always optimistic about our boys here. I think we can pull one off here. I'm going to go 18-10 Iowa. I think the weather, which we forgot to mention, boys, the weather's going to play a big factor in this. The passing game might not be there for both teams. And if it is, the defense are good enough on both sides that we can capitalize on that. And to be honest, I think we got a better running game than them boys do. As long as we can open up holes, our running backs are a little better. So yeah, I'll stick with the 18-10 Iowa, and Iowa covers the points. I did take Iowa in the 14.5. That's a kind of a no-brainer. I think Iowa doesn't hardly ever give up, big blowout games. I think we cover.
Not only do we cover, we end up beating them by over 14.5.
Oh shit!
I'm being optimistic. I'm telling you, I watched that fucking Penn State Illinois game, bro. They looked really bad against a very, very, very bad Fighting Illini team.
If you don't make that point spread, you're butt chugging a beer.
I don't know if we can post that on the video.
We can. It's YouTube.
Okay.
Hey,
As long as we do it live, they can't cancel it right away.
We can put that one on YouTube.
By yourself.
Yeah. Everybody follow his OnlyFans, please. That's where he's gonna post it.
I told you guys earlier this week, I'm coming in as optimistic Jesse. I'm telling you, I feel like we can legitimately beat Penn State. Penn State is not a top 10 team in the nation, in my opinion.
So what do you got for a score?
So I don't know. I didn't look into it that much, but yeah, we beat them by over 15 points. That's just me.
That's bold.
That's bold.
Optimistic.
Yeah, that's bold.
Wrong side. There.
On my side, it's over here. So on my screen, it's over here.
Over 14.5. I'll put it on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I said, I told you guys earlier this week that was me. Oh, on another side note too, Micah Parsons, Henry, and only Dallas Cowboy one person on this, right? Penn State grad. He's a fucking beast. Really good. Fuck him though, because hold on, where's my notes? I was listening to the Penn State coach talking, right? He was talking about Micah Parsons on how he comes back and all this other shit. This stupid pussy is getting mad about how much a haircut costs because he doesn't like. He was complaining that he's paid $100 for a barber to go to his house to give him a haircut. How much do you want it to cost? You fucking pussy.
To go to his house.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, like you're mad about that. Why are you mad about that? You fucking cheap motherfucker. You're good. But fuck you.
Hey, does your babysitter know you cuss like that?
Yeah.
I'm grounded.
Yeah. You can't go to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mom got you. Mom's got
Yeah.
you.
On an unrelated note, I can't go to work tomorrow.
I don't know if you heard that part of the podcast. You said you talk about how Michael Parsons is
I-
saving money by fucking on his haircuts, but he's
Yeah.
getting them at his house. Like, what? How much do you want it to cost, man? Like, you know what I'm saying?
funny. That's
But
funny.
gentlemen, hey, you know what? I
Hey,
can't
so-
wait for it to happen tomorrow, and then Sunday we'll come back and we'll do this again. So hey, absolutely great freaking talking with you, gentlemen. Henry, play our theme music, baby.
Yeah,
Hey,
if
sure.
Sunday, if the Hawks win Saturday, Sunday we're
Yes.
doing a live podcast, right?
Live feed, okay? So look, be on the lookout. If we win, we will post on our page what time we will go live, and we'll take some phone calls. We'll get this going. We want some more feed. We
Yeah, we
want to
want
get this
everyone-
thing going. We want everybody to pitch in on their thoughts.
Everyone
and-
interact, yeah.
Yeah, we want to interact with everybody. Okay, so
Yeah. Even if you want us, like, if you want us to make fun of Blinks a little more, Shades a little more,
Yeah.
let us know. Let us know. We got it. We got it chambered and ready to go. We're just waiting for the word.
Everyone,
Hawks by a million, baby.
Let's
Hawks
go
by a
Hawks.
million.
Yeah, even though I give my
Hey,
prediction,
Hawks.
let's go Hawks. Let's go.
yeah,
Here we go.
Fuck you,
I'm always
Michael
a Hawks
Parsons.
fan, right? I hope he punches through something.
I hope he does too. I'll fucking sue the shit out of him.
He's
For his
calling in.
fucking
He's calling
his
in.
cheap his cheap
Calling in
ass.
right now.
He can
Hold
punch
on,
me.
we
I'll
got
sue the
time.
fuck out of him. His cheap ass.
Hold on. Michael Parsons, welcome to the show.
Why you look scared? Why you look scared? Jesso looks scared.
There's only two things in Texas, guys.
He hung up.
I was about to say.
He hung up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're